And that is a spin for Mazepin in the Haas, and that's not the first time we've seen
T12, and then it falls a little bit downhill into 13. You do go across the wind there, and basically just no grip.
Yeah, lost the rears there.
I think the car was slightly unsettled as he began the turn-in phase. Now we see it from that other angle. He was well up on the curb on the outside of T12, approach to T13.
Big lock-up going into the first turn there. Oh, it's Nikita Mazepin that's having trouble down there. Now, did anyone get caught up with the yellow flags down there and suffer and have to get off the throttle? Here comes Fernando Alonso, who's down in 15th place at the moment. And his teammate Esteban Ocon on a fast lap needs to get out of the bottom 5 as well. Lance Stroll now goes dropping down. Carlos Sainz in the danger as well. Alonso 7th fastest, and we're on board with Esteban Ocon. Ocon's worst qualifying here in Bahrain, 14th on the grid. If he could get 14th here, I would imagine he'll be a very happy man indeed. Ocon to the line, goes 15th, out of the bottom 5. 2 Aston Martins were in the bottom 5. Stroll now pushes Ocon back into the relegation zone. So Stroll manages to get out of Q1. What about his teammate Sebastian Vettel? No, I think he might have got caught up in those yellow flags when we saw the Haas in trouble down at turn 1. Sebastian Vettel on his debut for Aston Martin is out. Carlos Sainz stopped out on the track, and I think we can have a little look at the problem that the Ferrari driver encountered.
Engine stop, I don't know why.
Tsunoda, Raikkonen, Russell and Ricciardo hasn't set a time. Leclerc goes quickest overall in the Ferrari on the soft compound tyre, but Leclerc with a 1:30.010 is now usurped by his teammate by 1 millisecond. Carlos Sainz goes fastest. Alonso goes in to the top 10, puts Giovinazzi at risk. Can Norris beat him? And Ricciardo, well, Ricciardo goes 5th fastest, pushes Antonio Giovinazzi out of the equation for Q3. Fernando Alonso is in Q3 for Alpine, showing their hand. Hamilton has gone 3rd fastest. Norris goes 4th fastest as he crosses the line. And what an exciting end to Q2 that was, with Ferrari 1 and 2, albeit on the soft tyre.
Perez for Red Bull out of the top 10 shootout. Now that's a great surprise.
On board now with Valtteri Bottas, can't beat Pierre Gasly in the AlphaTauri, 2 tenths down. His teammate Lewis Hamilton, meanwhile, purple through the first sector, does go fastest by half a second. And now it's all eyes on this man, Carlos Sainz, and the man behind him, Max Verstappen as well. Verstappen quickest through the middle sector, Sainz 4th fastest, Hamilton's on provisional pole, Verstappen beats him by 2/100ths of a second. That's the battle we want to see in Formula 1 in 2021. Whoever wins and comes out on top doesn't matter as long as it's close, and it's close by 2/100ths so far. Lewis Hamilton is up fractionally, but Max Verstappen chasing him down. Pierre Gasly had a decent middle sector, only a 10th behind Hamilton, as Bottas comes to the line now, crosses the line, and it is only 3rd fastest for Valtteri Bottas. Max Verstappen's gone quickest overall in the middle sector. Hamilton now crosses the line. He's back on provisional pole with Verstappen trying to stop him. Gasly now to cross the line, stays 4th fastest. Max Verstappen's never had back-to-back poles in his life. He has now in Formula 1, and by nearly 4 tenths of a second, Max Verstappen has sent the Red Bull garage into raptures. He's on pole for the Bahrain Grand Prix.
Oh, finally, mate. That lap was good.
Well done, Max. That's the perfect start. Well done. Great job.
Yeah, great job, guys.
3 purple sectors, fastest man in every single one of them, and that's an absolute cracker from Max Verstappen. He had an answer when he needed to. It had all been a bit scruffy up until that point, hadn't it? And suddenly he's absolutely unleashed a masterful lap.